Well guys, today we're looking at the Cub Camper Brumby. Now Cub has been around for almost 50 years. That's a long time. Think about that. 5 decades of Aussie manufacturing, supporting Aussie manufacturers and supporting our local industries. Now, I reckon that's a massive achievement and they should be applauded for it. We've just arrived at the Italian Flat Campground just out of Dargo. As you see it here, it'll take you about 20 minutes to set up the Camper Brumby, and that even includes the front awning wall. As for construction of the Brumby, well, it's a full hot dip galvanised chassis, and the suspension, well, that's Cub's own fully independent setup. What's more, both units get a full 2-year warranty. In terms of self-sufficiency, the Brumby is fitted with a 100 amp hour deep cycle battery. Now, you can keep that up to charge by bringing along your own solar panel and plugging it in to the Anderson input right there. And obviously, all controlled by the Red Arc battery management system. As for water, well, it's an 80 litre tank. You know, enough to keep you going for a couple of days. Folks, the kitchen is a full stainless steel number. You've got a 2-burner stove there. You've got lots of little storage compartments. You've also got a little stainless steel shelf here, and let's not forget the slide out tray for your fridge. A couple of things that you notice straight away: windows up the front and off to the sides, lots of natural light, and of course, ventilation. You've got a full inner spring mattress with lots of storage underneath. It's got a couple of USB outlets, your standard 12 volt socket, and 4 240 volt outlets too. One of the things that I like about Cub is that they are an enthusiastic, genuine supporter of Australian manufacturing. In fact, all the steel and the canvas that you see here, all Australian made. It's all stitched together at the Cub factory, and it comes with a full 5-year warranty. What a great Australian success story, a great Aussie company, and we are seriously looking forward to what they come up with next.
The Cub Camper, it's just a workhorse. It's been around for years. It's tried, tested, proven, basic but reliable. That's what I really thought about the Cub Brumby.
It's a good little sure-footed camper trailer that won't let you down when the going gets tough.
Cub's a brand of camper trailers that's been on the market for a long time. They've been making campers now for pretty close to 50 years. These are good, solid, basic camper trailers. No frills, just what you need to go camping in comfort and security, knowing that this thing's going to get you there. And they're immensely popular.
For those of you looking for something a little bit smaller, a bit lighter, this is the one for you. Under a tonne dry, still with 300 kilos of extras you can pop in there. It's only 4.2 long, so you people wanting to go and do some harder work off-road, this one's for you for dragging around the track. The kitchen's really nice, 2-burner SMEV, ergonomically pretty good. It's got lots of bench space. There's something that's pretty new. They've got a new slide out that goes and folds out on the side. That clicks in really nice.
They've now moved on to the great Red Arc 1230 battery management system.
Probably the biggest thing that stood out for me was the ground clearance. There's plenty of ground clearance there for when you want to go off-road, and also when you set the camper up on rough terrain, there's plenty of adjustment there with the hard floor. So this camper would really suit your young families right up to your grey nomads. It's pretty easy to use, but it's solid and reliable. It's just one of those campers that you can go anywhere and not have to worry about it.
Again, experienced in the field, well loved by everybody around Australia, a long-term favourite. What a popular little unit. Good on you, Cub.
After working 14 years as a general manager for a data company, we just thought we need to change and get out of suburbia.
Chris and I are both from the country, and we just really wanted to give the kids that sort of lifestyle.
Teach them how to light fires and fish and all those types of things.
So at this stage we're looking at heading off for around 18 months, maybe 2 years. We're going on a lap of Oz. I think it's such an important thing for the kids to get back to basics. We really wanted to give them that opportunity to get out and experience the outdoors and experience, all of the things that Australia has to offer.
We decided on the Cub because we were looking for something Australian made, something really sturdy, and we knew that we'd actually do the trip. What we wanted is the camping element to it. I think if you just have a caravan, you're stuck in caravan parks, and in terms of the size of it, fits everybody. We all can sleep in different spots and things like that.
So as far as education goes, we're going to be homeschooling all 3 kids. Our aim is to visit the library and the Tourist Information Centre at each town that we go through.
So from this experience, we hope the children will be able to really change the way that they view the world and meet a lot of new people and help their social skills as well.
There could have been the option of doing it once the kids had grown up and just being the grey nomads and doing it ourselves. But I think just the bond that the family will have as a whole is something that we're really keen to explore.
We've been camping since childhood, so it's really in our blood, it's in our system, and what a better way to look around and see this wonderful country of ours. Enjoy the great outdoors. We've done a trip across the Simpson Desert in a soft floor, and after that trip we declared we'd never go soft floor again. So we ran around, shopped around, looked at the Cub, there it was, we said, okay, it's ours, got to be ours.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
Really suits our needs. Hard floor, we're above ground, really easy to erect. In fact, Vicky can do it by herself if need be, and it's easy to pull up if we have to, and it doesn't take long at all. Now we've decided to put 5 o'clock somewhere on our camper trailer to we'll show everyone that passes by that okay, the bar's open, it's 5 o'clock. Come and enjoy our company. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. The freedom it gives us is, well,
You can pull up anywhere.
Pull up anywhere and enjoy everyone's company. We can see the outback, we can see the coast, we can view the mountains and the plains. We can go everywhere we want to. We can enjoy the stars at night. It's just so terrific to be able to travel around and do it. Yeah.
Definitely.
This is it. Yeah. This is our plans. This is our future. We don't plan on travelling abroad because there's just too much to see in this country. So if we can do it in our Cub, well, we will.
There's a lot to see.
A lot to see.
We were looking for something that we would like to travel around Australia in, so we looked at different options and we hired a few different options. At the show there was a Cub made up, and so we decided that a hard floor camper was perfect for us. And then in March 2014 we picked up our brand new Cub and headed off over to the west. When we first set off on the trip, my brother-in-law swore that we wouldn't last a week. He said we'd kill each other, and we got back after 4 months and people said, how'd you go? And honestly, it was fine.
Because you're doing things
wonderful.
together. You know, you're doing things together, you're enjoying that kind of lifestyle, and you're both pitching and do bits and pieces. Everybody's got their little jobs to do, and so, yeah, look,
it's just, you're making memories.
When we go away, I'll usually like to take my music with me. Can't dance much, of course, and ballroom dancing is a bit hard in parks, but it's good fun.
We're sharing experiences, we're making memories, we see so many new, different things. We have plenty of space in the Cub, plenty of space. You never feel like you're crowded or squashed, and it's been marvellous for our relationship, hasn't it?
I've been involved in the community in a lot of ways over a very long time. So 2010 we said this is our 10 years, and so we've been trying to make the best of it since. We decided we didn't want a caravan. Deb wanted a caravan, I didn't. We wanted something better than a tent. Found this Cub.
And it had all we needed.
Had all we needed, came back, bought it, and since then it's been round Australia. Around our Australia trip, that was a lot of cross-country driving. We had 3 deep rivers to cross. One came right up to the door handles. We've had fairly rough roads. We've had 3 flat tyres on the car, no problems with the Cub. This is the 3rd tour of the Cub Club. It's like a fellowship. It's been very interesting coming into towns. We had 4 cubs in line and the locals all turned their heads and said, well, would you look at that? We don't see that very often.
Come and join us all in the Cub Club.
It's review time for the camper trailer behind me. It's called the Cub Drover. Now the Drover is made right here in Australia and it's all very high quality as you'd expect. So really good quality Aussie canvas. A lovely big floor too. So the lid of the camper trailer actually folds down and becomes a massive storage space. So it's very easy to throw kids down there and pop them to bed. Now further forward here is a new innovation for Cub. This is so practical, this big storage shelf, it's just fantastic for serving meals off. But there is even more storage in this whole kitchen slide out unit. So we've got storage here, there's 3 other drawers on the other side, as well as this really high quality stainless steel cooker. This is the goods if you're into gourmet food. Inside the camper, Cub have fitted a Red Arc battery management system, or a BMS. Now, this is the absolute cream of the crop. It controls how the battery charges, how it discharges. It can handle solar, 12 volt, 240 volt, you name it. This is a fantastic setup. You really can go for weeks at a time in this rig because it's just got so much storage. You've got 60 litres worth of juice that you can store up the front here, diesel or water, whatever you like, a couple of gas tanks, plus there's water tanks mounted underneath the camper trailer. But there's even more storage on this side of the camper trailer, lovely slide out drawers. It really has got everything. And for those warmer climes, you can open up the entire side of this camper trailer for maximum ventilation.
The camper trailer, low tow profile, nimble and an excellent option to get you out and about, especially this Explorer from Cub Campers, built in Australia for Australian conditions. A little bit like me, I suppose. This is the entry-level off-road